Actually, what we're doing this morning is trying to get an update on the very latest process for the refugees. Since we've been here, it's not been very clear what the process is. There's a registration process, but it stops and starts, and it shifts from one place to the other. And it's heartbreaking to see that refugees are just shunted from one place to the other based on rumour. And I have to say, the issues of management and leadership are very questionable here. So this morning we were having conversations with some officials about what was happening, and we were told that refugees are now being moved to a camp for registration. And this was literally half an hour ago. And then we heard a rumour that actually no, that's not the case, and that Syrians, only Syrians, which seems a bit strange to people why people are being separated, but only Syrians with passports can actually go straight to the ferry, which is actually just over behind us. And that ferry is now seemingly ready to take Syrians directly with passports without registration. In other words, what happens is then there's chaos, then there's a stampede, then there's panic. The reality for us is how on earth do we help people with whichever form of assistance through translation services, which we're offering, cultural mediation services, getting people information, vital information about protection, how they can protect their families, and other forms of help like food and water. How do we do that when people are literally running from, like Safa and Marwa, running from one place to the other? That's literally what people are doing, running from one place to the other, and we are trying to intervene in the midst of that by assisting them with aid. I've never been in a situation where I'm actually literally sometimes running. We are as aid workers, we are literally, when I say literally running, we are literally running to catch refugees in order to help them. I don't think I've ever been in a situation like that. We can't find a place that's safe enough to help. If we try and go into a camp and offer distribution to maybe 10% of the inhabitants, there'll be a riot. And that'll be creating a huge amount of harm to them and to us and to everybody. I mean, there'll be children crushed. And that's not our intention, of course. So how on earth do I help people who are literally running from Safa to Marwa? That's ridiculous. I've never seen a situation like this. But we're trying, and we're distributing food. We've distributed food and water to people who are literally just off these incredibly small dinghies, and then they move on. So we're helping them at that point, and we're helping with translation services so that they're not frustrated with all of this chaos. It's incredible.